Dear Diary, a year ago I died and now I'm a zombie. It's like pretty weird being a zombie because like nobody loves me because I'm like decaying and stuff and like I want to bite everybody, but that's okay because Jake down the street said he likes zombies, and so I really think I got a shot with him. Dear Diary, day number 2. I'm a werewolf now, and I don't want my girlfriend to know about it. Day number 3. I am the lo-fi hip-hop girl that's on YouTube. Look at me. I listen to it all the time, so I became her, and I'm still a zombie.
So was nobody gonna tell me that there was peanut butter on my face the entire video? I just ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's all I wanted to say.
These animation channels are just not even trying anymore, I feel like. So the channel we're going to be reacting to today is called Dear Diary. She really does remind me of the lo-fi hip-hop girl. But oh no, the demon's under the bed as well. So, I mean, I think this is a great banner, by the way. So, as you heard about my diary entry, we're going to be reacting to today. I died a year ago. I'm a zombie now. Now listen, I can't for sure say that all these stories are fake or anything like that because that's the meme, right? True stories. And maybe it would be a tad unfair to say that all these channels are doing nothing but fake stories. I don't think I could say that, but the fact that in their, little about section, they say, Dear Diary is a YouTube channel that turns real teenager stories into animations. Our team aims to create a strong and safe community for teens where they can share their emotional, awkward, heartbreaking, and most importantly, real stories. And as always, they let you submit your own story. Yes. But last time I checked, I don't think I seen a zombie walking around. I mean, maybe not in my town. Do you guys have zombies in your town? How about a werewolf? How about secret werewolves? That's literally what the title say. What am I supposed to think? You said that the requirement is they have to be real. So what are we saying? Is there zombies? Did I miss the news? Story booth is in the corner like... It's been a long time since we reacted to Story Booth, but see, like, the thing is like, they're the first ones, I believe, to actually do this, and they're real. Because I don't see any freaking girl pregnant with 18 twins before 4. That would be awful if that was a story, but that's just an outrageous example, all right? It's just a joke. But yeah, we're gonna react to these stories. As always, go check out Dear Diary because it takes a ton of work. And I always try to make sure it's known. It takes a ton of work to make animation videos. And I know they put a lot of work into these things, okay? And I will say, for the most part, Dear Diary seems like the most believable ones, except for these two. So I just have to see the zombie, okay? Maybe it's just a figure of speech, even though that's clearly a zombie. For all you guys that say, oh, he keeps interrupting, go watch the actual videos, all right? Like, that's why I interrupt, because it's a reaction.
Hello, everybody. My name's Stacy. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a walking corpse.
Okay, so you confirmed it. You are actually dead. Okay. I mean, I'm still waiting for the news to say there's actual zombies, but okay. I mean, I played zombie games.
I died a year ago, and it all started like this.
Okay, tell me how you died.
Up, my mom and dad weren't really there. They were working day and night. They'd come back from work and then just do a quick checkup on me, but that's it.
They just come in, they don't even go home. Do they even sleep? Where do they sleep at? Oh, it's so sad. How does someone experience a parent's back home? Aw.
I had an amazing relationship with my grandma. She meant the world to me. She was living with us, and every time I'd come back from school, we'd play Scrabble, and she'd tell me these amazing stories about her life. I remember that one evening, she was telling me about the time that she ran away from home with a sailor, and she nearly hopped on the boat with him to travel around the world.
Was he Popeye? Did he have big old forearms? Because, I mean, come on, it's a story video.
He had so much passion in his eyes. That's when
so
you know
much
a person's gonna have a great
muscles.
life. You will have one too. Those were the last words she ever said to me, because the next morning, I woke up near her and found her dead. Her hands were cold. She was white. I was crushed. It was the only person that I really loved in the whole world, and she was gone. I think that's when it all started.
And so I performed the Full Metal Alchemist ritual to summon her back to life. Is that what she's gonna say? Like, how is she becoming a zombie?
I felt something in my mind click. grabbed my car keys, and decided that I'm going to do it.
She isn't actually going to do it, right?
I'm going to travel the world. I'm going to escape this hole. I drove fast.
Dang,
my eyes
mouth.
filled with tears and my heart beating so fast.
Do it, but...
I didn't know what direction I was going in. Maybe that's why I made a sudden turn. The last thing I heard was a loud car signal. Then white noise and darkness filled the atmosphere.
Okay,
and I was gone.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm
just waiting for it.
Had just begun.
Oh no!
I heard loud shouting and screaming and arguing around me. I opened my eyes and I was in a hospital bed. I didn't really feel anything. I felt numb. Everything around me seemed fake, like it was a movie with horrible acting. My mom turned to me and said, "Are you stupid? What were you thinking?" She kept shouting and shouting. I'm pretty sure I heard words such as disgrace and disappointment in the mix.
Her parents aren't even like, "Are you okay? My sweetums, are you okay? No, you're so stupid. What, you're a zombie now? Oh my god, how are we gonna explain this to the town people? You're gonna stink up the place."
I saw a doctor in a blur checking my vision. "A minor head injury. She'll be fine," he said. I was let out of the hospital the next day.
And well.
I went to my room,
not a zombie.
But nothing felt right. I didn't belong there anymore.
It sounded got a random ghost on there. That's totally fine. Honestly, she looks like she's kind of into that witchcraft stuff because, like, you seen the stuff she had? She even, like, had the weird books. I just don't know what she's doing. She's got the moon, you know?
As soon as my parents went to work, I decided to walk around the city. That's when I came across this one place that actually felt like home. A cemetery. I was walking around from tombstone to tombstone when I saw my name.
Okay. All right. Rip Stacy, missed by the cats she yet to have. Okay, is this the series of unfortunate events? We have the Illuminati here? What is this? I feel like this is a scene out of the movie The Crow.
My name. I kept looking at it, rubbing my eyes, double-checking, but it looked real. It was my tombstone. I am dead. This made so much sense. Why everything didn't seem real. Why I didn't feel anything. Why my body didn't feel like mine. After this realization, everything changed. First of all, I stopped eating because I didn't need any sustenance anymore.
Hey, what's the heck? You know,
I didn't go to...
What did I just say? What's the heck? What's the heck? Yeah, but you're gonna start like wanting brains and like that's like a problem. Have you not seen a zombie movie? Because like that's typically what they like. You're gonna get hungry eventually and it's not gonna be good.
I stopped eating because I didn't need any sustenance anymore. I didn't go to school because I didn't see the point.
Zombies don't need education.
There are colleges and universities in the afterlife, do you?
No, but isn't there a Disney show called The Zombies or Eyes? Wait, I know it is. Yes, is this one. There you go. There's always a place for you. Now I know it's a true story because they made a true story show out of it. They're all me. What the heck? Oh no! Guys, this is my confession. I'm a zombie. And if you didn't believe me, it's because of the green hair. That's what makes this true. See, it all makes sense.
There are no consequences here. After a week or so, when I was hanging around in the cemetery, my best friend Daisy kept calling me. I finally picked up. Where are you? We haven't seen you in weeks. Her voice annoyed me. So I just said, I've slept with your boyfriend to get her off my back and hung up. From that point, she stopped calling me. All of my friends stopped.
Dead
but
to
I still
me.
Had to
No, you're dead to them. That's how it really is.
For my parents. At first, when they heard about me not going to school, they grounded me, then took my phone,
They're not even
my
questioning
money,
that she's
my
a
computer.
corpse.
They were going crazy. But if this is really my afterlife, why does it matter? The only thing I was really sad about was my grandma.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
Thinking,
right?
Why can't I see her? If we're both dead, why is she not here? So I decided to spend the night in the cemetery. Maybe it's a stupid idea, but in movies, the ghosts and zombies always walk around at night. So I went there in the evening and sat in front of my grandma's and my own tombstone. Suddenly, I felt so weak. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be walking around. Maybe I'm supposed to be underground. I even smelled everything rotting inside of me.
So are you telling me this entire time? Because I'm assuming she's not a zombie. She just thinks she is, and she just hasn't ate. And has nobody talked to her at all? I don't see how this makes any sense. She's not a zombie because they don't exist.
I put my hands in the ground and fell asleep. And that could have been the end of me. But my mom found me there. And this time, she wasn't angry.
She dug up my grave.
Scared. From what she told me, I was starving myself to death. I was laying on my grandma's grave, muttering something about death. She drove me to the doctor's office.
Oh my God,
the room
she
was
looks
spinning.
crazy.
The doctor kept interrogating me with all these stupid questions. The doctor whispered with my mom for a few minutes, and her face turned white. He stood next to me and told me what was actually wrong with me. I couldn't believe it. I had Cotard syndrome, otherwise known as a walking corpse syndrome. I wasn't really dead. Something in my brain just wasn't working anymore. All these things, the smell of my rotten flesh, the name on my tombstone, they were all just hallucinations.
Cotards? Cotards? To the research lab!
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Oh my God, it's real. Cotard delusion and walking corpse syndrome. This is a learning experience for both of us. Cotard delusion, it's a weird name, is a rare condition marked by the false belief that you or your body parts are dead, dying, or don't exist. It usually occurs with severe depression and some psychotic disorders. It can accompany other mental illness and conditions. What are the symptoms? Anxiety, hallucinations, hypochondria, guilt, preoccupation with hurting. Okay. I guess she did have hallucinations, but okay. All right.
I started therapy, and I'm taking medication. It wasn't easy at first, because sometimes I'd feel like it was all pointless.
I don't know if people would actually think they're a zombie, but okay. We got to the bottom of it. So I'm gonna assume he's not a werewolf then. I mean, what was I supposed to think seeing this thumbnail? She's got snakes coming out of her mouth. But like, how bad are her parents to not notice that anything is like wrong with her until a year later? It says a year ago. For a whole year, they didn't notice. How is she not dead? She didn't eat for a whole year? That's what you're telling me? All right, I guess. I'll take it. Sure.
Hello, everybody. Mine's
I just know that it's not going to be
Raphael.
like, it's just going to be a
I was born
thing.
with a werewolf syndrome.
All right, let's just look up werewolf syndrome. We don't even have to look at the video. I think I've seen this before, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen like these guys that have this. You just grow a ton of hair everywhere. That's pretty crazy, man. That would be crazy. Like, you'd have to shave all of the time. These thumbnails are so ridiculous. Look at this baby. He's balling up in there. He's in prison. I'm just saying, if these stories are so true and everything, then like, I feel like every channel makes the same one. I feel like there's a new animation channel every day. I could react to a new one every single day. But I guess technically it checks out because it happened. Are the stories themselves real? I feel like no. No, they're not. But they're based off of true stories. Dear Diary, today I tattooed my private parts. It was a bad idea.
My life was hell from the very early days. But this one event changed everything completely. Since I was born, I was hard to look at. My mom would walk around the park with a baby stroller with me inside, all cheerful and happy. And people would come up to her to congratulate her.
Though, you know, it's kind of
As
cute.
soon as they saw my face, they'd turn their faces away in disgust. I had
That would be
hair
tough.
covering on all parts of my body, but the most horrifying was my face. I went to kindergarten for 3 days. 3 days until other moms came up to my mom and said that I'm scaring their children. My face is giving them nightmares. I shouldn't be in public. My mom really tried to protect me from all the mean comments.
Dang, that
but
is
she
pretty messed
couldn't.
up though.
As soon as I enrolled in school, I knew what I was, or at least what other kids saw me as. I was called a monster, Chewbacca, monkey, and these nicknames
Oh,
were
it's
probably
horrible.
the easiest to hear. This is when I discovered humor as a great defense mechanism. I even tried to do bits and jokes about myself just to get them to like me, but it didn't help. I couldn't take it anymore. So I dropped out of school and decided to find a job. I tried changing every part of myself. I bought a shaving machine and shaved most of my body every morning. If only I knew what a horrible mistake I was making. But for a while, it worked. It worked
How's that a
wonderfully.
bad mistake? Can you, yeah, that's what I always wanted to know. Can you shave, right? You could just shave. I mean, yes, it would take forever. It would suck really bad, but maybe you could shave. Or maybe, can you get like a surgery to stop hair from growing? Because like people could stop here. I think you could do that for your
I
head,
my face
right?
daily, and I got a job at an amusement park selling tickets. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough to be able to finally move out of my parents' home. People started being nice to me. They'd talk to me. They'd be able to look me in the eyes. And I was beyond happy because finally, I was treated like a human being. But not only that, I was treated like a man. I never would have guessed that somebody will be attracted to me, but it happened. There was this girl, a woman,
so good for you.
Kaylee.
Dude, this looks like a girl from a show I've seen. I just can't name it right now. Leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. I swear. Fairly Odd Parents? Fairly Odd Parents. Dude, this girl. Hey, tell me it's not this girl. All right, she just reminded me a little bit. Okay, maybe not so much.
That was working at the Ferris wheel. She was so girly and cheerful. She'd always wear these old school dresses, and her laugh would make my heart burst. Every time after the shift, she'd come to me with ice cream, and we'd walk home together, having the best time. After a while, I finally had the courage to tell her I like her, and she confessed that she had feelings for me too. A couple of months passed, and we were in love.
It sounds like he's got everything figured out. I don't know what's the problem. I mean, yes, he's got a pretty crappy condition to have, but he's
going to work together, going home together.
Good.
It was wonderful until this one horrible day. I got sick. I caught the flu or something, so I took some days off work to get better. As I was staying at home in my bed, drinking gallons of tea, I didn't shave. I didn't have the energy nor the motivation to do that. The whole day passed by. I was watching some TV show when I heard someone knocking on my door, quite aggressively. I put on a bathrobe and went to open the door. God, I really didn't think it through. I was sick, tired. My face was covered in hair, and I opened the door
gonna find it.
to see Kaylee. She was all stressed out. I leaned towards her to give her a hug, but
don't look up, don't look up, don't look up.
As soon as she looked up, she saw my face, my true face.
Ah!
She screamed.
I mean, that would suck really bad, but I think if you just would have explained it to her, be like, hey, okay, I really like you, but I have this condition, then she would have been probably okay with it.
So loud, I thought that the whole neighborhood would
this
come
is like
running.
this is like a drama.
That she never really saw how I looked when I didn't spend an hour shaving in the morning. Please come in, let's talk. I tried calming her down. She burst into my home, still shaken. I tried hugging her, but she backed away. She looked like she was terrified of me. I sat down and spent the whole hour telling her about my condition while she was sobbing. I kept wondering, would she be able to love me after hearing it? But then I remembered that she was nervous before she saw me. I asked Kaylee about it, and what she said to me nearly gave me a heart attack.
If she says, I'm a zombie, I just found out I'm a zombie, I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm pregnant, she told me. Well,
oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Are you telling me right now that someone wrote this in an email, sent it in, and this is how they said it? I was a werewolf, but my girlfriend got pregnant as well. Don't I have such a drama-filled life? Like, I know the werewolf thing's real, but then the other parts is like, okay, you made it up, right? Everyone knows this.
Choking on her tears. I was beyond happy. I couldn't be happier. All I ever wanted was a person near my side.
Does she actually care?
Me, who loved me. I wanted a family. I bought like 3 more pregnancy tests to be sure, she mumbled, and went into the bathroom. It seemed like she calmed down, but she was cold, emotionless. I waited in the bedroom for what seemed like ages. When I finally heard her coming out of the bathroom,
she has no choice but to accept you
now. She was
now.
holding the pregnancy test in her hand. And are we going to have a baby? I wanted this so much. She looked at me dead in the
How
eyes
old are you?
and said a harsh no. I've never seen this cheerful person so cold-hearted. I don't want a baby with you. I can't be with you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Kick her to the curb. Kick her to the curb.
My heart break into a million pieces.
She don't love you for you. It's not your fault, dude.
And ran out of the door. And I never saw her again. I fell into a deep depression. I couldn't deal with all of it anymore. I couldn't get up to get to work.
I couldn't deal with Chewbacca anymore. I couldn't watch another Star Wars movie. I'm sorry. I get it what they're doing, but it's just these videos are just sad now, okay? If you guys want to see the end, go check it out. I mean, I always encourage you to go watch the originals. I just realized I learned a lot of things when it comes to these videos because I really didn't know it existed. All right, like I didn't know there was such a thing as whatever that was, but I did know about this one. I just wanted to see the way they made it. So I guess this one gets a pass, okay? We'll say it gets a pass. I don't think there's really anything else I can really say more about it, so I'm not going to say anything else. Check out Dear Diary if you want to, okay? It's time for Scrub of the Day. Today's Scrub of the Day goes to... Strange Sketches for sending me a strange sketch. If you know any animation stories that you know for sure they're like, oh my god, like that's totally fake. Like I'm more interested in the ones that are just like way the heck out there and they're just like ridiculous. Those are my favorites. So if you find some more, keep tagging me in them, guys, and let me know what else I should react to down below. And with that being said, I'll see you scrubs in the next one. Bye, guys.